Who told you it's only village people or it's only your village you can fry garri? Watch how I fried garri today in Dubai. Don't skip this video. Watch till the end. So here I already cut my cassava. So now I'm cutting it into pieces, preparing it to be blend. So this is my blender here. After cutting my cassava, I washed it. This is it in the bucket here. So I chopped it into little pieces so that I can blend it properly. All right, do not add water while blending, but if you wish to add water, just add a little water. But I didn't add water while blending, all right? If you want to add water, you can just add a little water. So you can see here it's blending already. This is my raw cassava. So here I am done blending my cassava. This is it here. I got my pure cotton. You can get any other white you can use to sieve. So you know, people, you know now when you make a camo now, yeah. So this is a white pillowcase. It's actually a new one, although I turned it to the back to avoid thread entering my cassava. All right. So here I already soaked it inside my hot water. I'll be pouring my cassava into this now. You can see how thick it is because I didn't add any water while blending. So you put everything inside your clothes. All right. You can use a cotton. You can use anything chiffon, but just make sure that it won't bring out rope like oye hey poaji. For Igbo people, you would understand me properly. All right, so this is it here. All right, it's already in my clothes now. I'll be tying this properly. This is not fufu. All right, this is not fufu. Your garri, if you want to fry your garri in 24 hours, you can fry your garri. All right, you don't need to soak it for long like the way you soak fufu for maybe 1 week. It depends on you. All right, you can fry your garri within 24 hours. All right, after doing this, for those of you that are wondering where I got my garri from, where I got my cassava from, go to any grocery shop, any supermarket in Dubai, anywhere you are in UAE, just tell them you need cassava. You might not see it. When you tell them you need cassava, they would bring it out for you. So this is it here. I'm squeezing it now, although I won't be able to squeeze all. I won't be able to squeeze all, but I will just make sure that I try to squeeze out the little I can. You can see the water coming out from the cassava in the bowl here. I'll make sure that there is no single water in this. All right, so thanks for watching this video. Do not skip this video. I am not done. I am making white garri and yellow garri, so watch till the end of this video so you can learn how to make quick garri from home. You can make your garri yourself. Garri is not something that you go to school to learn how to make garri, or you pay someone to teach you how to make garri. Watch this video to the end. You go only chop your data, all right, but you would see how you can make garri on your own without the help of anyone in less than 20 minutes. In less than 30 minutes, you're done frying your garri, or depend on the quantity you're making. So this is it here. All right, stay to the end of this video. Do not skip. If this is your first time joining us on this joining our video, or if this is the first time coming across our page, do well to follow this page. All right, and stay active always. All right, so I'm still trying to press out water from it. All right, it's very soft like pap. For those of you that have made pap before, you will understand this process. All right, but this is not pap, this is cassava, and I am about frying garri with my cassava. All right, so this is me here. I will be taking this cassava now. I'm compressing it like I need pressure on the cassava, so I'll be leaving this overnight till the next day. All right, so this is another day here. It's already 24 hours. All right, so I opened my cassava. You can see how dried it is. There is no single water in the cassava. So I'll be pouring it inside my nyo. That is what we call it, sieve. Inside my sieve, yeah, I'll be pouring it inside my sieve. So this is it here. You can see how dried it is. Although there are little, if you touch it, you will know that yes, there is like it's not fully dry. You know now when you dry something and put it under the sun, you know how dried it will be. But this one was not under the sun. I only put pressure on it so that it can press out all the water from it. All right. So this is it here. This is how it will look after 24 hours. All right. Garri is not something you soak for long. Okay, so now I'm putting it inside the sieve here. I want to shifter it, you understand, so there will be no seed, and so the garri can come out so smooth. All right, if you want yours to be like Ijebu garri, if you look at this my sieve, you will see that the hole in it is not the tiny holes, it's the bold one. If you want it very smooth like Ijebu garri, use a very tiny sieve. Use a very tiny sieve, okay? But you can see the one I am using here, it's not that tiny. All right, so you're gonna do this, you're gonna sieve all this Totally, you're going to sieve it very well. While doing it, you put your hand inside, you make sure that it's coming out very smooth to prepare it for the frying. All right, so do not skip this video. We are almost there. All right, we are almost there. All right, I'm going to sieve all this because I want my garri to come out very smooth. I want my garri to come out very smooth. So here now you can see it in the bowl. You can see how it is in the bowl. I'm going to do this till I am done with it. Then take out the seed. All right, so this is my pan. You make your pan a bit hot. Don't just put your pan immediately you've poured your garri. No, make your pan a bit hot. All right, then put your garri gradually, depend on the size of pan you're using. I'm using a smaller pan, so instead of rather than my garri to get burned, I'll have to put it in small. Okay, so this is it here. Okay, so while mixing, mix gently. Okay, do not put much pressure on the garri. So you can see it's coming out very nice. Don't put much pressure so you won't get a lot of seeds in it. So you can see it's already dry here. So you need to pour it in your pan. You don't expect it to be 100% dry from the frying pan. All right, you need to pour it in your tray for it to get cold. So this is another round here. So now I'm done with the white garri. I'm making the yellow garri now. You just add your oil in it. You just add little oil, although I added much because I love that yellow, very yellow color when it comes to yellow garri, but you can add a little. Okay, so you just add your oil. You don't add your oil immediately you put your garri. You fry it. All right, you make it a bit dry before adding your oil to it. Don't just put your garri in, your cassava in it, then you pour in your oil. No, so you mix properly. Like I said, do not put much pressure on the garri, on the cassava I mean, while frying. All right, just do it gently. Just massage your spoon on the surface of the cassava, okay, while you mix it properly. Okay, so just keep mixing until it is fully yellow. All right, make sure you fry dry, make sure you fry properly. Okay, so here I am done frying. I'll be leaving it in this plate for it to dry. Okay, for it to dry. Now it's a bit hot. You don't expect it to be that crunchy. All right, so this is my yellow garri and my white garri here. Thank you for watching this video. If you know this video was helpful, if you know you learned from this video, do well to follow this page if you're not following. See my yellow garri and see my white garri. I can't even wait to eat this white garri because I've been craving for my personal garri. So this is it here. You can see how it looks. You can see the yellow garri. So I hope you learned how to make garri today. So this is it here. Thanks for watching and do not forget to share. Bye.